I have your PPP update as of Tuesday, January 21st, 2021. If this is your first time here, I'm Brandon White. I'm a licensed attorney based in Arizona. I practice estate planning along with other practice areas. As a small business owner myself, I put weekly content that relates to personal estate planning or business planning online every week. So if you haven't already done so, consider smashing that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of the great info that we post weekly. All right, so let's get to it. The Paycheck Protection Loan Program, Round 2, is live, everybody. The second round of PPP is officially open as of yesterday, actually 2 days ago, January 20th, 2021. So what is it? To recap, we're talking a forgivable loan to employers for up to 2.5 times their average monthly payroll, or 3.5 times for restaurants, bars, and live venues, up to $2.5 million. So it's as simple as applying, receiving the funds, and so long as you use the funds on eligible expenditures like payroll during the time period, the loan will be forgiven. So it's that simple. And yes, even if you received PPP loan for the first time around, you still may be eligible for this round. So are you eligible? Well, let's dig into that. Your business must have been in operation prior to February 15th, 2020, have less than 300 employees, and you must have had an economic hardship, which means at least a 25% drop in revenue between any quarter in 2020 compared to 2019. Now, this means a 25% or greater reduction of gross receipts when comparing any quarter in 2020 to the same quarter in 2019. Now, like I mentioned, this next round of PPP will be forgivable, and the forgiveness process down the road will be as simple as filling out a one-page document 18 to 24 weeks down the road after disbursement. Now, I plan on doing a step-by-step video on that forgiveness process when the SBA rules are finalized. So you got to ask yourself, what do you do now? Well, step one, go check your books to make sure you even qualify for round 2. Locate a qualifying quarter in 2020 where you were down 25% or more in gross receipts compared to that same quarter in 2019. That's step one. Step two, find out what PPP loan amount you'll be given. So in most cases, you're going to do 2.5 times your average monthly payroll. If you have employees, you add up the average monthly payroll for the year and divide by 12, then multiply that by 2.5. That equals your PPP loan amount. If you're an independent contractor, you Uber, Lyft, TaskRabbit people, yes, I'm talking to you. You find folks are eligible this time around as well. In that case, you would report 2019 or 2020 net profit as reported on your Schedule C, line 31 of your personal tax return. If you have an S corporation, a few key points. First, you must, as an S corp, know that as your shareholder distributions are not considered salary or payroll calculations for PPP. This means that if you own an S corporation and have not been paying yourself a salary through payroll, meaning you have not been paying payroll taxes on your wages, you are not eligible to have salary cover through PPP this round. If you have been using payroll service to pay you a salary, then you yourself as an employee are included in the calculations. Now, remember that no single employee is allowed to have a salary higher than $100,000 for the purposes of this calculation. You must cap any employees over this amount at $100,000 exactly. That includes yourself. From there, you can include related payroll expenses such as group health insurance, retirement, things like that. Remember, average monthly payroll times 2.5 equals your loan amount. Now, step 3. If you did apply for round 1 of PPP, now go back and locate your old application ID as you'll need it for this new application. If you didn't apply for the first round, you could skip this step. Step 4, go locate a lender. The application's live. If you bank with Chase or B of A or any of the banks or credit unions, you can check with them to see if they're taking PPP applications. Or you can choose Cross River, Womply, or Cabbage. There are also some other options. Now go to the SBA website, which I'm going to put down here, and you'll find a list of all the SBA authorized lenders that will be taking round 2 applications. I'll also post a link in the description show notes. Step 5. You got to smash that subscribe red button, please. I want you to not miss out on all the great content. Now let's talk briefly about the individuals and the stimulus payments. The stimulus payments, if you recall, $600 or $1,200 stimulus coming via direct deposit to all eligible Americans. That should have hit your bank accounts by now, so long as you meet the income requirements. And remember, you get the $600 for each dependent child as well. If you have not received it, go to irs.gov/coronavirus/get-my-payment. I'll put a link below. Okay. There may be an additional $1,400 in stimulus coming your way as well. As soon as we get more info and it's released, I'll be sure to do a video specifically on that to keep you guys informed. Listen, we're building a community here, so if you have a question, post it below. I or maybe one of the other viewers can answer it. We all learn together, and knowledge is power, baby. That's all I have today for you folks. As always, I'll update you every few days, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. For now, it's Attorney Brandon White signing off. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Have an awesome week. Thanks, guys.